Now, a common reason that golfers miss putts low, you're going to find this hard to believe, I know, but it's because you don't read enough break. It's that simple. Not reading enough break is going to cause you to miss putts low. Now, there are many reasons why you might not read enough break, but I'm going to talk you through one common mistake I see. It's typically with golfers who tend to read putts in a very linear fashion, and what I mean by that is they'll pick a point, say hole high, that's where they're going to aim, and they visualize a straight line back to the ball. So that's a very linear fashion, and typically I'll see golfers who read in that fashion, they just can't see how high they need to start the ball in order for the ball to go in. If that's you, if that sounds like how you read a putt and you typically miss low, then try this. And I would encourage you to try and build a picture of the path that the ball takes. In other words, I want you to lay down the curve that the ball is going to run along in order for it to go in. So then you could start from the hole. So I could lay down a ball here, and I'm going to sort of predict what I think the path the ball would look like if it was going to go in. So I'm getting a sense of the curve, the trajectory the ball is going to take. Have a little look from behind. Once you get a sense of the curve, you've got to then ask yourself, how high do I need to start the ball in order for it to go in? And immediately myself, I'd get a sense, in order to meet that curve, I've got to start the ball higher here. And if I extend that point hole high, that's going to look a lot higher than if I just visualized where my aim point would be. Now, if you've got putt view, once you've built that curve, you can actually then run that visual. That's not too bad, is it? I was probably a little bit high. And often I'll actually see that golfers, if anything, can build a curve that's higher when they're using more of a non-linear fashion than the golfer that will pick an aim point. They typically see that lower. What you can also use as well is the animation feature. And with the rolling balls feature, we can actually see in real time with the actual speed that is going to be required on this putt, we can see that curve animated on the ground. So if you're a golfer that typically misses low, you tend to read putts with picking an aim point hole high, let's switch that. Let's try and build a picture of the curve. Once you've got that picture of the curve, where do I need to start the ball to meet the curve? And let's see if that can give you more break, and as a consequence, that's going to help you hole more putts.